banana, eggs, almond flour, baking powder. That's it. You know that it's gonna be a great day when it starts off with a big stack of pancakes. I'm Liv, I'm Bigger Bolder Baking's alternative baker, and this is Liv Baking. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make 4-ingredient paleo pancakes. The quintessential, fluffy, cakey, sort of sweet, comforting, homemade breakfast. The first ingredient in our 4-ingredient pancakes are bananas. These are some spotty bananas that I had hanging out on my counter. Sometimes I throw these in the freezer and then defrost them and put them in smoothies, but today we are going to be putting them in our pancakes. Just one banana, that's all you need, which like who doesn't have one banana hanging around? Okay, banana going in. Next up is eggs. If you don't want to use eggs or you are allergic to them, you can totally use a flax egg, and that would also make these pancakes not just paleo, but vegan as well. So we're gonna do 3 eggs right into our blender. Cool. Number 3, almond flour is in 2/3 of my recipes. Almond flour is actually just ground almonds that have been blitzed into a fine powder. So I'm just gonna go in with my almond flour, on with our top. All right, blend. If you'd like, you can go in with your spatula if you have any bits of banana or the baking powder that have kind of gotten away from you. You want to make sure everything is nice and evenly combined. So I'm just going to give this one more blitz here. Last but not least, we're going to go in with some baking powder. So pretty self-explanatory. This is going to make the pancakes rise up. They're going to be nice and fluffy. Perfect. The batter is exactly how we want it to look. Everything is nice and evenly combined. So let's go make some pancakes. We're going to get our pan nice and screaming hot. All right, this is a big nonstick pan. I like to work with a big pan so that my pancakes can spread out and get nice and fluffy. We've got it over a medium-high heat here, so we're just gonna let it heat up. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of coconut oil. I really like coconut oil, but you can totally use butter or ghee, whatever you like. So while our pan is getting nice and hot, I just wanted to show you guys, I'm gonna be using a 1/4 cup measure, and I'm gonna fill this up with my batter and just get this straight into the middle of the pan. I'm just gonna start filling up my 1 cup measure. All right, our pan is super hot, so we're gonna go in with our first pancake. Let's do it. If you want, you can take your spatula and just spread them out to be nice and perfectly round. All right, so we're just gonna give this some time. Should be about 2 minutes on the first side. Okay. Ooh, as Gemma would say, no neeking, but I peeked at the bottom, and we're getting nice and brown here. So again, we just wanna give it like a good 2 minutes on that first side. I know it's tempting to flip them, but wait, and you'll know because you'll see the crispy brown around the edges, you'll start to smell it, and then we can go ahead and flip. Ooh, we're almost done. You can tell when they're cooked through because they'll be nice and firm on the center. Let's see if the other side is crispy. Oh, so got one down. I'm gonna just repeat the process with the rest of the batter. All right, moving on. Number 2. Oh, the sizzle is on point. I personally love a hot breakfast, and I think a lot of us, when we think of eating healthy in the morning, we always go to things that are cold. So this is a really nice way to warm up and fill up. Okay, 2 down. So I'm just gonna wait for this guy to be done, and then I'm gonna show you how I serve them up. All right, that does it for our pancakes. Look at how great they came out. Look at this big stack. They smell amazing. And now it is time for my favorite part, toppings. These already look awesome. They're super nice and fluffy. They're browned on both sides, and we've got a nice tall stack. So I'm gonna go ahead and stack my pancakes up onto my plate. Look at that. Who would not be excited to have these for breakfast? So what you might not know about how we work at Bigger Bolder Baking is we take lots of time and care in styling and perfecting our finished dishes. So what that means in the case of pancakes and what you might want to do is just go through and do a little 360, make sure that everything's all nice and lined up. So now we're gonna go in for toppings. So pancake toppings are something that might divide people. I am gonna go ahead and do a little bit of fresh sliced banana. It's also just gonna look really pretty. I'm just fanning out my banana. And now, I personally like a nice fresh like fruity pop to my pancakes, so I'm gonna use some fresh blueberries. Whatever you like. I think we both know what's missing, and that is syrup. So this is an awesome sugar-free maple syrup alternative, but you can totally use regular maple syrup. You could use a flavored syrup, anything that you like. Oh yeah, just making it rain. Perfect. Now that is a breakfast I can be proud of. Now that our pancakes have been topped off with a generous amount of syrup, we're going to complete our styling with a nice cloth. This is kind of feminine, and to me, the light color goes really well with something that you would have like for breakfast. And then I have some gold silverware here, which is one of my new favorite things. So that is our finished dish. And I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. This here is the perfect bite. I've got a little bit of pancake, a little bit of banana, a little bit of blueberries, some syrup. Let's try this. Yes, this is it. Oh, these are so good. Cannot believe they're only made of 4 ingredients. If I were you, I would get right into the kitchen and I would give these a try. The recipe is on biggerbolderbaking.com. Definitely let me know what you guys think.